Hey everybody, I am so excited because the new year is coming up and that means I get to set all my new goals for the new year. If you know me, you know that that is a pretty exciting thing because I'm goal driven and I like to check things off my list. But what I figured out is that checking them off the list does not mean that I'm actually accomplishing any goals. So what I learned is that without purpose, without a why to what you're doing, there's really no point in doing it. You might be getting something, you might be working toward a thing, but if you don't know what that thing does for you or does for the people around you, then there's really no point. So I wanted to tell you today a few things that people do when they're setting goals, a couple of mistakes that they might make, and you might recognize some of these. So the first thing when you're making goals, when you're setting goals for your new year, is go ahead and get out of your comfort zone. It's okay. If you're not getting out of your comfort zone, if it's not a little tricky, if it's not a little bit scary, if it doesn't make your heart pump a little bit, probably not really a goal. Don't do things that you already know you can achieve. Do something that is a little bit risky. And the second thing is, don't base all your goals on what you currently have. If you want to go on a trip somewhere and you don't currently have the money, don't tell yourself, I can't go. Figure out how to get the money. Base goals and work toward them. Don't cut yourself off just because right now, in this place right now, you don't have the resources for that. And then the third thing is, don't really worry about how you're going to get there. It's magical, the law of attraction. If you set your sights on something that you really want, then what happens is that you open up yourself to all the opportunities to be able to get that thing. So don't really worry about how. Don't let that shut you down from setting a goal. It's okay to set really big goals. Don't worry about how you're going to get there because you will get there. All the opportunities will open themselves up to you, but you have to be open and aware of those things. Another thing that people work on not setting goals for themselves is because they truly don't believe that they deserve it. Get that right on out of your head. We all have the same potential. We all deserve whatever we want. It's okay to be able to get those things. It's okay to move to the next step. Don't believe that you are limited by anything or anyone. And then keep in mind, we talked about purpose and why you're setting goals. Keep in mind that your goals really aren't to get something necessarily. Might be to get a new car. But goals are created so that you can continually grow in the process of getting better all the time at whatever it is. The thing that you might get is really just a process of you figuring out how to be empowered to make the next step and to do the next great thing in your life. So this year, you've got December now to think about it as you're setting goals and working towards something awesome for 2017. Think about these things. Don't limit yourself. Let yourself be open to achieving goals that have meaning for you. Have an awesome day. Thanks. Bye-bye.